What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your Sunday night Class vs. Crass Nintendo Enthusiast Nintendo podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jason Lapine. Joining me, as always, the man down south, Sean Long.
I really like
Manning
these.
Crass.
These are called Cheez-It Grooves. They have the crunch of a chip, but they taste like a Cheez-It. Absolutely delicious.
Are they sponsoring tonight's show?
I wish.
Then don't show the box. Just show the product. So if this is your first time joining us on Class vs. Crass, welcome to the 88th episode. This is the 1 hour podcast where we talk about all things Nintendo. We go over what we've been playing on our Nintendo platforms over the last week. What's been making Nintendo headlines. Then we also have sometimes a topic of the discussion. The big one for tonight is, of course, ARMS. We just had the TestPunch, our second TestPunch weekend. Global TestPunch. Is that what it's called?
Global TestPunch.
Yes. I think this might be loud. And so we're going to be talking a lot about ARMS today. And is this... How far are we from E3 right now?
Like a week.
We are, what, 2
No,
weeks?
a week. It's next week.
So next week, we're going to have the... Xbox is having their presser next Sunday, right? What's the time for that? Are we going to have a podcast next week?
I don't know.
Xbox. I'm looking it up right now. Help me out.
I gotta look at my work schedule and see when I'm available.
So the Xbox E3 briefing will be the briefing live being at 2 p.m. Pacific, so that's 5 p.m. our time. So yeah, we're gonna have another Class vs. Crass next week. It's gonna be about a few hours after Xbox's briefing. Now the Xbox enthusiast team have asked me to host an Xbox press conference recap with them. So I don't know if we're going to be doing that here on the Enthusiast Gaming channel. Well, we're not going to be doing it here on Nintendo Enthusiast. That wouldn't make sense. We're going to be doing it on one of our channels. But yes, we're going to have an Xbox Enthusiast recap. And then we're going to do the Class vs. Crass Nintendo Enthusiast podcast about Xbox next week.
Go.
And then we're probably going to do another one during the week, like right after the Nintendo Digital event too.
Okay.
Sound good?
I'm off Wednesday. Is anything happening Wednesday at E3?
No. All the shows are done.
Shit.
You didn't take Tuesday off?
Dude, I gotta take off time for Philly.
Are you really that limited in time?
Yes.
Like you can't say, can I work Wednesday so I don't work Tuesday?
Oh, I might could switch it. I'll see if I can switch it, actually. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, the digital event's Tuesday. It'd be good if you could get on, and we could do a show on Tuesday.
People are saying you're not in sync with your audio.
Again? This keeps happening. Well, I think people are just pointing it out. I have no... Oh, that's why. I had a delay. Sorry, I had a delay because when I stream off my TV, when you go through the Elgato, you have to add a delay to your mic. But when I'm doing it on the PC, I have to take off that delay. We're learning here. We're learning. So we should be better. So let's get started. Sean, what have you been playing?
On the Switch, Ultra Street Fighter. I've actually played some Fast Racing Neo, or Fast RMX, excuse me, as well lately. I don't know why. I just felt like playing that game again. But mostly Ultra Street Fighter. I actually have turned on my PlayStation 4. I have been playing something on that.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, but mostly just Ultra Street Fighter.
Cool. Sorry, I'm out of it. I haven't had a weekend this weekend, and I'm very cranky, and I'm trying to make up for it with my Zeo Drifter Hot Cocoa. So it's going to take a bit of time.
It's too bad you don't have a Cheez-It Groove.
Now, you see, I'm not saying what kind of brand of hot cocoa it is. And Zeo Drifter is completely welcome to be a sponsored item on this show, since it was actually announced on Wii U on this show. But your Cheez-Its, they don't belong here.
Cheez-Its, so you wouldn't take a sponsorship?
Oh, I would totally take it.
Cheez-Its watch it.
I would totally take it.
Well, that's how they're going to... I mean, put Cheez-Its in the damn tags for the video.
Okay, if Dr. Pepper hasn't sponsored us yet, Cheez-Its won't.
You don't know. They could be desperate.
All right.
I've also been playing Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah,
I was
that
waiting
buggy
for you
game.
to say,
Yeah.
what PS4 game have you been playing? Yep, Friday the 13th.
Having fun with that?
It's buggy as hell, yeah. It doesn't work half the time, but when it works, it's very, very fun.
You have a new seat?
No, I have a new angle because I did an interview the other night, and like the guy didn't crop me right, so I had to, for an hour, I had to like slouch down like this to be in frame, and I didn't want to say anything to him. I was just like, screw it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a slightly different angle.
So I've been playing something fun. I got my privileges back on my personal channel to stream. So the other night I streamed some Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. First time I play that game, and geez, is it dark. Very dark.
It is.
So I'm playing it through the Metroid Prime Trilogy pack, which was sold on the Wii U, so I actually have the motion controls. And that was a pain to set up too, because I don't use motion controls on anything anymore. So like I had to go and find my sensor bar for the Wii U. Then because I was streaming, like I had to set it up here, so I had to stack a bunch of books to get the sensor bar at the right height so that I could like sit comfortably, because you always have to hold the Wiimote out. Oh god, I do not miss that at all.
It's a good game though.
Yeah, it's a good game. I made it to the first area, so I guess I'm done like the prologue. Yeah, it's darker. I'm enjoying it. You know, it's more the same. I just finished Metroid Prime, the first one, a few months back, so yeah, it's good. It's good. Enjoying it. Then I've been playing some ARMS, of course, today.
Oh yeah, I played ARMS too.
Yeah, that's a big one to talk, because we didn't have a show last week, so... but I'm just trying to think if I played anything else before we get into ARMS Switch. Did I play? Oh, I got back into Has Been Heroes again. I had put that down for like a month. Picked it up again because I was waiting, and hooked again.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's so good. But my win count is terrible. Like, I think I played 30 games and I've won 4 times.
I think everyone's win count is terrible.
It's kind of what it's meant to be. And now I'm like really addicted to these like roguelike games. So there's one that is being advertised these days called Everspace. And hey, thanks Magic Tech Review sponsoring the $1 to us.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Everspace is it's a PC game, but it's like you. Yeah, okay. So you're in a ship, you're in space, and you travel to different sectors. Sorry.
I watched you play it the other night.
Yeah, you watched me, but for those who didn't. Yeah. So you're a ship, you go like, and then you're exploring. So there's wreckage from like a war in space, and sometimes there's pirates and stuff, so you have to like shoot them down, or you get to explore, and like it's like No Man's Sky but better, and you don't go on planets. And then of course you try to get as far as you can, but eventually you're gonna die because you're like a little weak ship. And then when you're done, you get some money and you get some parts, and you can actually build upgrades for your ship. And then you get to do your run again, and it's all randomly generated, so it's, you know, it's always different each time. So it's called Everspace. It's like $30 on Steam right now. It's a really good game. The controls are really weird. It's very accurate, which is strange because like you're not always just, so I'm used to like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter where you fly. You're always flying and you can kill your thrusters, I guess, but you're mostly flying, and then you can kind of do this with your ship. But in Everspace, you have complete control of like strafing any way you want, moving back, forward, and also like aiming. It's just, it takes some time. There's like you have to think in 3D, and it takes some time to get used to. So Everspace. So ARMS. You didn't like it.
Oh.
What's up with that? I did like it. I enjoyed it very much.
I didn't like it at all. It's not a bad game. I can see why people would like it, but it is not a game for me. It is not a game that I'm interested in playing. It is not a game that I will buy for full price.
You know, Magic Tech Review, you can donate as much money for him to get a new shirt. I don't think he will. He has this shirt. I got him this shirt, and he's not wearing it.
It's in my hamper.
Okay.
I need to wash it.
Okay. What don't you like about it? The controls or the strategy?
I didn't like. I couldn't stand the controls. The motion controls didn't feel. I don't know. They didn't feel right. I did change them to just standard controls. I still didn't like it. It's hard for me to explain. Like I just played it and I did not like it. Like I was like, this is a cool game. I think it looks really good. The graphics are pretty good on it. I just didn't like it. I just didn't have fun playing it, and it's not something I ever foresee me enjoying, which is weird because I was really excited for it, but it happens.
It sucks. I feel that there's a learning curve to it because like how much time did you spend with it?
10-15 minutes.
Yeah, so I think you might have gotten turned off by that initial Nintendo flair. Because when I tried at an event, I was just
I don't think it's necessarily a learning curve. I understood the game. I understood how to play the game. I just didn't like playing the game. It wasn't fun for me. It wasn't enjoyable. It's just I don't know. It's just not a game for me.
So that's interesting.
I mean, it's like The Last of Us. I don't think The Last of Us is a bad game. It's just a game I don't like.
But you played a lot of the last. Didn't you play through the whole game?
I beat the game, yeah.
Yeah, ARMS, you didn't even like you got turned off right away.
Well, I mean, I got turned off with The Last of Us right away too. I just thought it would get better.
Okay. Wow, that is a long amount of time to hold your breath, hoping it gets better.
It only took me like 10 hours to get the game, 8 to 10, something like that.
When I first played ARMS, I have to admit I did not like that. You're always touching buttons, like even though that they're deactivated. But yeah, playing the Test Punch, I really enjoyed it. Was it last week? So last week I was at the office, so I played it on my small screen, on the Switch screen. And that was fine. But this weekend I got to try it on my big screen, and I got to try it 2 players. And I was surprised that it lived up. Like, it was way more fun on the big screen, of course, because I could actually, I don't know, I felt that the motion controls were more responsive. In 2-player, so that's each person uses a Joy-Con, I was sure that was going to be a terrible experience. But it was actually really fun. Like, I would say it was 80 to 90% there of a full experience from if you had both Joy-Cons in your hands. So yeah, I tried it with both motion and without motion, and I have to say it's really good. And it's interesting because you come from more of a background of enjoying the fighting genre, whereas
and I think that might be another reason why I didn't really care for it, because it's where I think Splatoon was a fun, unique take on the shooting genre. I don't find this to be necessarily a fun take on the fighting genre. But then again, I'm very particular, I guess, with my fighting games.
But see, for someone who's not into the fighting genre game, I felt this game was a lot easier to pick up and feel that I had a little bit more control. Like, I still can't do a Hadouken 100% of the time when I want one. Like, I still struggle to do a Hadouken. But with ARMS, I can pretty much do whatever I want. If I want the hands to hook, and like I can actually execute the strategy that I'm envisioning. Whereas traditional fighters, I can't.
Because you suck at them.
Because I haven't played them enough to be that good at them, yeah.
But you have to train. What's the point of mastering a game if you can master it within the first 5 minutes?
I think I was spoiled because as a kid, I had the turbo controller. So you just flip that switch, get E Honda, and just...
Okay. 1,000-hand slap.
Pretty much. I was a cheap kid. Fighting games weren't my thing. I didn't really like them. I like the story. I don't know. I like the story of all things, but I didn't actually enjoy the combat.
Who plays a fighting game for the story?
I know. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe when it's like $20, I'll pick it up, but it's no, thank you.
Now, to be fair, I would not buy this game. I would not buy ARMS for $60. I would only buy it for 20 or 30. Given I can only play this game in like 30-minute bursts, and it's not a game I would fall in love with, but I definitely enjoy it. Not a day one buy. So yeah, I'm in the same zone as you. You would actually pick it up though, even though you were completely turned off after 15 minutes.
I mean, it's only $20.
Yeah, I guess. Speaking of Switch games, did you see that picture I posted about Rhyme?
No.
$20 difference in Canada.
Well, it's because you live in a third world country. In a real country, it's $10 difference.
Yeah, give it some time. You guys will be third world soon enough. Yeah, I walk into EB Games, Xbox One copy, Switch copy of Rime, which is a game I'm actually interested in picking up. $40 for Xbox One, $60 for Rime. So once you add in tax, I'm paying $70 for Rime and like 40, 45 for another console. Like, get out of here. Who in their right mind would buy that?
Get your dollar up, son.
Yeah, working on it.
That's an economic situation you're in. $10 on the Switch and you get the soundtrack with it.
Do people still buy sound? Like, what do you mean you get the soundtrack? Like a CD?
You get the soundtrack. Yeah.
Like an MP3 file.
I think it's a CD.
Anyways.
I'll pick up Rime on the Switch.
I will probably pick it up digitally because I heard the digital version is going to be the same, right?
I don't know. No, I think it's the same price across any. Yeah, it's $39 if you get it on the. Oh wait, I think that's physical. I don't know.
Well, anyway, back on ARMS. I guess you don't like any of the characters since you don't like the game. Do you?
No.
No. Okay. So, question to the chat then: which characters did you guys enjoy playing with most? I tried most of them. I have to say.
Oh, I'm wrong.
What?
I'm wrong. The digital price will be the same.
Yeah. They changed that as a PR stunt or something.
See, so what are you complaining about?
Well,
because your dollar sucks and you went to a crappy retailer.
And people are like, "Oh, go to Best Buy Gamer Club." Yeah, we don't got that up here.
God.
The gaming space is weak.
Do you have lights? Do you have electricity?
Got a few candles.
Okay.
Yeah, so it turns out Min Min was actually a character. It was the character I thought I would like. Then when they described her in the like moveset, I was like, I don't like that fighting style. But she's so like agile that it turned out to be my my best character to play with. I felt like I could just run circles around people, punch them, stuff like that. No, we do not have a gamer club in Canada. Don't move to Canada.
Seriously.
I hear these amazing things about it. I go on Twitter and people are like, "Oh, gamer club. Look at all the good stuff I got." I'm just like, ugh.
Do you even have Amazon? You have an Amazon Prime?
Yes, we have Amazon Prime.
Well, I mean that's pretty much the same.
Is it Amazon Prime? What do you get? You just get like a small discount.
20% off all new games. 20% off is not small, Jason. In what world is 20% small?
I'm checking this right now.
You're looking to see if you have Amazon Prime right now.
Oh, I know we do, but I don't recall this 20% off business.
Yeah, so you get 20% off all new games, and they're delivered release day to your house. That's why I was so pissed off with the Mario Kart situation.
Okay, it only talks about fast shipping. It doesn't talk about...
Third world country.
Why don't we get discounts? Oh, here we go. Amazon Family.
God.
Oh, enjoy 20% off diapers. That's what I want.
There you go, buddy. They just need to get... They need to get rid of that state. Country, whatever it
the
is.
state of Canada.
What are you?
We're a country. Thank you.
You're a massive land with overpriced video games and no discounts for them.
Apparently not. Yeah.
And a weak dollar.
Okay, what's the new game right now? I'm gonna go check out Amazon because they always say like,
Tekken
get
7.
Tekken 7. Okay, Tekken 7, PS4, Day 1 edition. Day 1 edition. Like, what is this new trend? Prime savings. Join Prime and get additional savings. Temporarily out of stock. Well, that's not good.
I'm actually thinking of picking that up.
Tekken 7?
Yeah, Akuma's in it.
You know what? Here's a game I actually do want. Let's go with Nier. I've been watching that game. Oh, look at that! It actually is on sale right now. Nier Automata.
But do you get Prime savings, sir?
Okay, so right now
if I buy Tekken If I buy Tekken 7 right now, my price at checkout is $47.99, not $60.
It might be easier to just ask someone in the chat. Any Canadians in the chat that have Amazon Prime, do you get 20% off?
The new Guilty Gear game, $31.99. That's what I paid for Street Fighter, $31.99.
Okay, if it does give a discount, they're very bad at communicating it.
Slayer King, I did hear that. You can use GameStop trade credit on Amazon coming up in a couple days now.
I'm going to be buying Nier tonight. 25 bucks off.
Near, far, wherever.
What were we talking about? ARMS, prices, Titanic. Okay. Let's get into some news. So we haven't been on in 2 weeks, so let's go back a bit. Monster Hunter XX announced for the Switch. I don't care about Monster Hunter, but wow, that's exciting. How about you?
Okay. How can you don't care?
How can I not care? It's not fake. It's genuine.
Monster Hunter is dope, and I always enjoy it on consoles more so than handhelds because I like the better graphics. I like the better layout. So yeah, I think that's really cool. Huge for Japan. Like, have you seen they can't even sell systems?
Yeah, I saw that.
Anymore. They have lotteries for them. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really insane. But yeah.
So is this the first 3DS game that we see ported to a console?
Well, it's not. I mean, yes, it is a port, but it also has cross-play between the consoles.
Yeah, but I heard that Wii U had cross-play with the 3DS.
What?
I don't know if that's true. The last Monster Hunter game apparently had cross-play with Wii U and 3DS.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so it's not new.
I mean,
it's good.
It's not new, but it's good. It's a port, but it's not a traditional port because you can play with each other.
Right. So it's a port and a play together, which is really good.
Yeah, not a traditional port.
Mm-hmm.
Admit that it's not a traditional port.
It's not a traditional port. But I'm saying we didn't even see 3DS games get ported before. You saw Wii U games get ported to 3DS, but not the other way around.
Well, it's Capcom, so it doesn't really count. It's not Nintendo doing it. It's Capcom doing it. Now, Nintendo, if you want to bring Dark Moon, Luigi's Mansion on the Switch, not a bad idea.
I would prefer Mario and Luigi series.
No, I would take Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
Oh, if I had to choose between the two, sure.
Yeah, that game's awesome, and I polish.
So Legia says Monster Hunter 3U on Wii U was a 3DS port. So there we go. Nothing.
But not a traditional port because it has crossplay.
Oh, jeez. Sure.
It's not a traditional port.
What is a traditional port?
When it releases on one system and you put the exact same game on another system. And there's no crossplay. There's no interaction between the two.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, so it's not a traditional port, sure.
Not a traditional port.
No.
You're learning.
Do you think we'll see other games get this treatment?
No.
Really? Why
because
not?
it's Capcom.
So why would Capcom be the ones to do it?
Because they did it on the Wii U.
Maybe the Switch is more attractive, and other companies are gonna be like, "Hey, that's a good idea. Let's do that."
But I don't want. Do you want a bunch of ports? I don't want a bunch of ports.
If they're good, I'll take the good ones.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I am looking forward to Payday 2 because I never played it.
I'd rather carry a Switch than carry a Switch and a 3DS. Just put it all on the big guy. Another big announcement last week. We've got Ubisoft. No, not that one. Ugly logo, by the way. But
it's poop.
It is poop. Poop from above. We have the Nintendo Switch Online details. Some of it shown. A few new details, right? So we had
price, the Netflix-like service online with the games, and then the headset
And a delay as well. Oh, the headset.
and a delay.
Yeah. So originally it was slated for fall. Now it's being pushed into 2018. It's $20 US for the year, which is a steal, or it's gonna be like $100 in Canada probably.
Yeah, it was probably like 600. Then you had to chop off an arm
Yeah.
to donate to the arms research facility.
I see what you did there. And so the subscription model, like the Netflix, was that kind of confirmed that you're not just getting a game for a month and then you lose it, or that wasn't too explained?
Yeah, you don't lose it. It's like a subscription service. Now, I'm sure the games will be cycled out, but yeah, there's going to be different games. They're going to have online features. I'm not sure how the hell you're putting Super Mario Brothers 3 with online stuff. Maybe leaderboards and speed run things like you had talked about once. Yeah, then they also mentioned games like Bubble Bobble, which makes a little more sense. What wasn't Bubble Bobble? What game was it? Balloon Fight. Sorry, Balloon Fight. Hi, Jaden. Balloon Fight, which would be dope with online play. So Dr. Mario, yeah, that's an easy one. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I like that. And they've also confirmed that it's separate from the virtual console. So this isn't virtual console stuff. It's stuff specifically for the subscribers of the service.
Yeah. So very good price point, very good service from the early signs of it. And also that $20 also includes your ability to play online games like Splatoon, ARMS, Mario Kart, all that stuff.
And discounts.
Oh, you get discounts.
They said you would get discounts on other games too.
So it's probably going to pay for itself right there.
And then there's the voice chat.
And then there's the voice chat.
Jesus Christ.
Which reminds me of PlayStation VR in terms of the wiring. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember that. They need to do something about that. If they want that specifically for Splatoon because of the unique little headset and because no,
it's not because of
you can have your character have that headset in the game. Okay. No. But yeah, no, that's not smart.
No, let me see if I can find.
It's not good. Just what is wrong with the normal headset? You can have the phone thing as an option. Why is that mandatory? Why do I have to use my phone? I don't get that. That shouldn't be mandatory. It should be an option. An option.
So it's because of how they designed it. You have like the lobby and all that is all in your app on your phone. So I can't find a picture of it. So
make an app on the damn Switch.
That would make too much sense. So the way it works right now, you would connect your Switch to your phone, and then your headset to your phone or to the Switch. Oh no, wait, there's a dongle in between.
Yeah, there's a phallus.
A dongle between the phone, the Switch, and the headset. So you have headset, the lovely bit, and then the phone and the Switch.
No.
It's 2017. Why? What are you doing, Nintendo?
It's just so convoluted and crazy.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Some 90-year-old Japanese man on his deathbed. We must not give Gamma what they want.
What if instead of one wire, we have 3 wires?
But all they need to do, and the thing of it is they can fix it.
By putting the app on the Switch?
Yes.
It's not difficult. It doesn't seem difficult. I don't know what they're doing.
I'm almost to the point of where you want to do this with the stupid Splatoon headset, fine. Do it with the stupid Splatoon headset and just have it for the one game, and everything else in the future, normal games, you can have that as an option, or you can have it on the system.
There's really no reason that they can't port a software to the Switch to do this, like as an app.
No, there's not.
It's code. It's doable. Hardware's there. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah,
and then you need
your phone,
yeah, you need a wire to charge your phone. And then if your Switch is running low on battery too, you got two things plugged into the wall. Anything else?
And and you also have to have a phone that it works with, because like an iPhone 7 won't work with it because there's no headphone jack. And then you actually have to have a phone to begin with, and it's just so stupid. Like, and granted, I am a person who hates voice chat. I've been playing Friday the 13th a lot on the PS4, and I hate the voice chat in it. Like, people are like trying to, scheme together and stuff, and I'm just like, shut up. I'm doing this myself. Get out of my way. And but still, like, it's just there has to be more options. There's got to be more to it. This can't be the one and only option.
Can't be.
And if it is, well, even if it is, a third-party company could come along and do something different.
Yeah.
Simplify it.
The only way this
and then they'll be the heroes. They're off to find the hero of the day.
The only way this is acceptable is if it's a stopgap for Splatoon, and that they had to delay like the Switch's launch to do that feature, so they just decide to launch with the Switch, and then like, oh no, Splatoon's coming out soon after. We need something quick, and then they're just like,
right.
Well, this will work. It looks ugly, and then they're like, yeah, okay, we need to ship it. Go, and then this fall or in January.
Put it in the game so that way people think it's cool.
Did they put it? You keep saying in the game. What did they do in the game?
You can have the headset in the game, your character.
Oh, so that you can like pretend that you're the character.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I honestly feel like there's going to be more options. I honestly do.
Maybe we.
I shouldn't,
maybe
because I'm just going to get pissed off. I know, and I'm just going to get mad, but there's a chance. Maybe.
I miss when you used to do your Nintendo rants. This is Nintendo rant, and this is why I'm pissed.
Well, I mean, I could do one. I was gonna do one on the headset thing, but like everyone else had done it, and I was like, yeah.
It's hard to be unique on the YouTubes.
It is.
Yep. Anything else on this online business?
I like everything else.
Everything else is good. It's good. I'm surprised that it was announced now and not at E3 or during E3 even.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird, and it technically like wasn't. It was just like mentioned, like they just updated the website or something. They didn't even like do anything. They're like, okay, let's just update the website.
Yeah, there was no press release.
Get some details. Yeah.
It's where people, I want to look into it and being like, oh, they're getting rid of all the fluff for E3, but I've been burned too many times with that logic.
Yeah, no,
I don't believe it.
don't use that logic. That is bad logic.
Mm-hmm.
Expect nothing. Go in with expectations so low that you're like depressed and crying the night before, because then it can only go up from there.
Yep. I'll always remember 2015 where your expectations was so high for Nintendo, and you got Animal Crossing, Amiibo Festival, and Mario Tennis.
Oh, Jason got muted. I'm sorry. That's crazy how that happened.
I didn't know you could do that.
I can.
Wow. We're only discovering this now?
Everyone's tired of that damn story.
I love it. Hey, Castlevania is coming to Netflix. What do you think about that?
It looks awesome. I was so against it, but it looks really good.
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, I'm intrigued as someone who hasn't even played the series at all.
It's all based on the third game.
Which one's that?
Which is Dracula's Curse on the NES, which had 3 playable characters, and it's sort of I want to say it is the first. It's the first game. It's the first in the lineage as far as the story.
Okay.
So I mean, it looks really good.
It's good. I'm pulling up another story here, but I wanna show the. Huh. Oh, okay. I want to show the. I was confused because the author of the story was our CEO. I was like, what? He's been writing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I remember now.
Yeah.
So we had this gem, which is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which was which was leaked. I can't even slide this over, so sorry guys. But yeah, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, it's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. I mean, at this point, you could argue that it's a rumor, it's still not confirmed, but that looks like pretty legit artwork, and I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm really curious as to what's going to come out of it. I could see it being really bad. I can't see it being really good, but I can see it being okay.
But in the same breath, I mean, Super Mario RPG was kind of a
good point.
It was kind of a, you know, outside the box, different thing with different characters in it that on paper probably didn't sound all that good. I need to see the game. I don't care about any of this talking. Like, just show me the game. Show me how you play it, how it works or whatever, and then, you know, we can make a better judgment.
Yeah. Just from what we know, though, of the game, you don't actually control the characters. It's turn-based. It has Rabbids in it. I'm just... I don't know. I don't know. Then again, like, Has-Been Heroes isn't, like, all that. You don't have that much control over everything, and, you know, I'm having a blast with that, so... Who knows?
I mean, it just depends. It depends on how they take the game, what direction they take with the game, and
but
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Does anybody actually like the Rabbids? Like, does Ubisoft
little
think
kids.
that there's an audience for? Do kids even like Rabbids? I don't know. Like, do the games sell? I'm pretty sure, as a gut feeling, that the Rayman games probably did better than the Rabbids games. Am I wrong in thinking that?
No, Rayman's not a very popular franchise.
Okay, let's check it out on VG charts right now. Let's look at Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends versus any kind of Rabbids game.
Sure.
Am I all doing this, or are you doing some of it?
I'll do Rabbids.
Okay, I'll do Rayman. Which, by the way, Rayman Origins and Legends, amazing games. Really good. So, Origins, 3 million.
Nintendo. No.
Whoa.
You have to do Nintendo only platforms, sir.
Oh, come on. Oh, it was
It's only fair.
Fine. So the Wii was 60,000. 3DS was 10,000. So 70,000.
Wow, killing it.
70,000.
Rayman Raving Rabbids TV Party, 2 million.
On Wii?
On the Wii.
This is why we can't have nice things, people.
Shuck it.
And the Wii U, Rayman Legends, 50,000.
Killing it.
Wow! What is wrong with people?
1.4 million. Rayman Raving Rabbids.
Wait.
Raving Rabbids 2, 1.8 million.
I was looking at the rest of the world column, not the global column. Rayman Legends, Wii U, 660,000.
Wah, wah, wah.
But let's go back.
You're not gonna beat the Rabbids,
Let's
dude.
go back to Origins, please. I need to be able to sleep tonight.
You won't sleep.
The Wii, 550,000.
Killing it.
3DS, 150,000. Wow. So the two Rayman games combined on Nintendo platforms is about 1.2 million.
That's less than what Rayman Raving Rabbids sold in North America only for the Wii.
Oh, there we go. That's what happened.
That's why you got your Rabbids, buddies.
We do the research so you don't have to.
I love being right. And I knew I was right the whole time. That's what made it sweeter.
Isn't it? I'm just catching up on comments. You have another topic you want to discuss before we toss it to the lightning round?
It's kind of cool that NBA Playgrounds developer Saber is giving Switch owners Shaq Fu for free when it comes out in the fall. It's a free game, man.
Mm-hmm. You want to do a promo for Too Many Games?
Yeah, we'll be at Too Many Games in Oaks, Pennsylvania, not Oaks, Philadelphia, on June 23rd and 24th. The event goes from June 23rd to the 25th. On the 24th, we'll have a panel in Panel Room 2 at 3:30.
Nintendo Enthusiast Live.
Nintendo Enthusiast Live with Jason and I. So it'll be a good time. If you're in the tri-state area, I highly suggest you come to the event. It was awesome last year, and it'll be much better this year.
Because I'll be there.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And if you want a better video, we actually posted one today where we do a more formal announcement, and Sean does a funny thing in it.
I came up with that on the fly.
You really amaze me with your powers sometimes.
I can be very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Can be.
Had no idea that you could mic someone without a shirt.
You can do it.
Apparently you can. His name is Sean Long.
All right, lightning round. Throw up questions.
Topics.
Anything.
Cheetos.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its. Toss up your favorite snack. I want a snack. All I have is jalapeno popcorn, and it's like stale by now.
Sounds good though. So yesterday, before the questions start coming in, I cut up a jalapeno with my hands,
Cool
and
story.
I picked my nose. It was the worst thing ever.
Did you go to the washroom too after?
I was sniffing water. I mean, it was.
You were sniffing water.
Burned so bad. Dude, it burned so bad.
I can imagine. Whoa, 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 Jack. Rayman isn't that good of a platformer compared to Mario or classic Sonic. I beg to differ. Rayman is a really smooth platformer. Oh, yeah, the originals?
The first Rayman.
Yeah, okay.
No, the first Rayman game was really good.
Origins.
Jason, you have someone saying hi to you.
I don't know who that is. He's not.
Think Sucker Punch is working on a new IP or another Infamous game? Probably Infamous. It released early.
That is very sad and Unforgiven. That he cannot find jalapeno Doritos anymore. Those things are amazing.
Well, he said Japaneos.
I know what he meant. Unless there is in America, is there a flavored Japaneos Doritos?
Could be. What games are you going to look for at the convention? I'm going to complete my 32X collection there. I'm down to 3 games.
I probably won't be buying anything.
I'll probably drop $1,000.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're rolling with Hollywood. You gotta
just games or consoles?
No, just games.
Wow.
Maybe a TG16 if I could find a good deal on it. It has to have AV out though. I ain't dealing with the damn RF cables and shit like that.
Do you want a TG16?
Yeah.
I don't use.
I don't own one.
I don't use mine. And I don't know if that show's gonna take off that I bought it for. So.
It's taking off, man.
I don't know.
I mean, it's crashing once it leaves the runway, but it's.
Off the runway.
Jarion, we talked about that. Everything else besides the voice chat is pretty dope. What do you guys honestly think Retro Studios is working on? I have no idea. I'm honest to the point of where I have no idea what they're doing. You would think a Metroid Prime, but I mean, I'm starting to give up on that pipe dream.
I still have hope. Reggie teased Metroid at this E3, so I'm expecting it.
Reggie wore a pin that had the letter M on it.
No. He used words, and he said, "Talk to me after E3 about Metroid." Or let's talk about it again.
And then what?
I don't know. The way it was said implied that we would have some new information regarding Metroid. Oh, there was also those Smash Brothers leaks. Did you see those? We didn't talk about those.
Yeah, they're fake as hell.
You think those are fake? They were very well done.
Yes.
Okay.
They were not very well done, and they were very fake.
All right. Yes, Connor, I will be at too many games. What are you doing? Shantae and Goner comes to Switch in a few days. Are you guys interested in them?
The hell's Gunner?
I don't know.
I already have Shantae on the Wii U. I bought the deluxe version.
Was that better than Pirate's Curse?
I haven't played it.
Oh.
Goner is a rogue-like video game.
I have to get into that.
I don't really like the way it looks.
So the Smash Brothers things were confirmed fakes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where have you been?
I've been working.
Oh, look, the BitBlock admitted to making them.
The BitBlock. Isn't that the guy you don't like?
That's Josh Thomas, man.
So is that a yes or a no?
We'll leave that up into interpretation. Another question for Jason. Will you punch me in the face at too many games?
I don't think I need to start a fight with Sean. Like, I have to stay in the same hotel room as him.
No, he's talking. That's Connor.
Yeah, if I will punch. Oh, him
Connor.
in the face.
Yeah, him in the face.
Don't
worry. His dad won't give a shit. His dad will think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I tend to not really like punch people in the face when I see them, but I don't know if you're a dick, maybe.
Oh, he's a dick. Actually, no, he's not really a dick in real life.
Just online.
He was actually pretty mellow.
Is he like
he's a troll.
Is he a kawaii?
He's a troll,
dude. Okay.
No, like he's pretty chill.
Oh, that's a shame. Unforgiven says Pirate's Curse is better. I was afraid of that when I saw Half Genie Hero coming together. I was like, I don't know about this. But...
Josh Thomas from BitBlock to the Smash Leaks to promote his Make Believe series. Wonder how that's working out for him.
I haven't heard from him in a while.
I didn't even know he was still a thing, honestly.
We should get Dark Side Phil as a guest. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's the guy who got caught jerking off on a stream.
Oh, geez. That's interesting. Embarrassing. So I guess that's a no to getting Darkside Phil on here.
No, I don't think I like him.
Mm-hmm. So any last questions or topics for tonight? What are you guys most looking forward to E3? Do you guys have any indication of what it is? I always feel like whenever you predict E3, you're basically just going off nostalgia. Like, there is literally no way that we can predict new stuff. There's no way anybody could have predicted, oh, I think they're going to take Rabbids and put them with Mario and do a game like that. Like, before it was rumored, there was no way to guess that stuff. So I'm just going to wait and wow me. I'm really more curious to see, not more curious, I'm equally curious to see Scorpio, because there is no way I can see Scorpio working, and I have not talked to anybody yet who can really explain to me how Scorpio makes sense or how it could work. And the fact that Microsoft seems to really, really believe that this is what's going to turn their fortunes, it's like, what do you know that we don't? And I'm fully ready for them to just fall on their faces, which would be a real big shame, honestly.
I heard there's some great videos of 8-bit Eric getting destroyed in Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Have you?
Oh yes.
Have you?
You can save replays.
Have you gone up against what's that guy on Twitter?
Doc Trey.
Yeah, yeah.
He whipped my ass.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. His Ken is really good. He whipped my ass. Like he made a video on it too, of course, like a bitch. But yeah, he got me good. He got me good.
Yeah, he said he was like the third best in the U.S. Just a few days after launch. Third best Ken.
Yeah, and his Ken is really good. His Ken is really good. And since I'm a Ryu player, that pretty much boils down to who's the better at that character. So I wasn't able to get him. He got me good.
So like if you were a 5, he would be
I'd give him a 7 or an 8.
Okay. I wonder if he plays.
I mean, I'm definitely not the best.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Like, I mean,
a lot of people use pro controllers. No, he doesn't do that. A lot of people use pro controllers with it too, which is supposedly makes it easier. I have no problem with just the Joy-Con. Like Eric used the pro controller, and he could have used, like
who's his character?
Cheat modes and stuff. He was Ryu.
Okay.
His Ryu was garbage. And he tried someone else. We played 4. I beat him in 3, and I really shouldn't have lost the other one, but I just kind of got sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like it was good. It was good.
Here's a good question. Do you guys have any expectations for Super Mario Odyssey?
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be potentially game of the year.
Remember, Breath of the Wild came out this year.
I'm aware.
Big talk. Yeah, it's do you guys have any expectations? I expect it to be open world. I expect it to be big.
I don't think it'll be open world. I think it'll have an open overworld. That'll be very the city thing. That'll be very interesting to explore. But I don't think it'll be like open world.
Not open world. Not open world in the traditional sense, but open world in the Mario 64 sense, where it's like, here's a world, do what you want in it, okay. Versus Mario 3D World, where it's, here's a world, get to the flagpole.
Yeah. It'll definitely be more like Super Mario 64 than not.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I expect to have a lot of fun with it. Did we see any? Yeah. Did we see any stars in the trailer? There was no indication that you're collecting stars here, right?
The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Okay. Shenmue. Whatever happened to Shenmue 3? How's that going?
Kickstarter game.
Yeah, how's that going?
It looks like shit. It looks like absolute shit.
Oh, does it? That's a shame.
You want my honest opinion on it? Here we go. Looks like shit. Looks terrible.
Brought to you.
It looks like they are developing the game for the Dreamcast.
God, isn't that what people want?
No. I want Shenmue in the modern era. If I want to play Shenmue on my Dreamcast, I'll play Shenmue on my Dreamcast.
Okay.
We're sort of doing... So the plan is like a 25-30 minute normal panel.
We're going to do a 60-minute panel.
It's 50 minutes.
We're doing a 50
So like half of it it should be like a somewhat structured thing. And then like sort of like stupid shit, live play with people on the Switch, Q&A sort of stuff for the other half of it.
And are you bringing your Switch to the convention floor?
Yeah. I mean, what's gonna happen? Someone gonna try to jack it from me?
Right.
Please.
So yeah, Sean and I are both gonna have our Switches on the floor. We're probably gonna organize like some more unofficial Class vs. Crass stuff. If I can figure out tech and actually get streaming to work, we'll do that. No guarantees that's gonna happen. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot of local matches or whatever we can. I'll have ARMS, we'll have Street Fighter, we'll have Mario Kart. Anything else that we can play on there? Probably not.
That's
the gist of it.
Fast RMX. If you.
Oh, I don't.
Fast RMX.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I'm not good at it.
Really? Even though they made it easier?
I mean, I'm okay at it, but I'm not. I would rather play someone in Street Fighter than Fast RMX, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Santiago asks, there's footage of Shenmue 3? Or pics?
Yeah, they showed a new character. And God.
I'm looking for...
God
so oh, here we go. Gameplay.
Just do Shenmue 3 new character.
Shenmue 3 new character.
And watch Shenmue 3 update time to be worried.
Oh, nice. Is it this red guy? Guy with the red shirt?
Yeah.
I'll pull it up on the screen in a second here.
That video game show, he's a decent guy.
2, 4, 6. He's got an 8-pack. Boom. There we go.
It looks terrible.
Look
at that.
Yeah. Well, I think this is just the character model. Like, it doesn't look like there's that much light render effects on it.
It doesn't matter. The character model itself looks like poo-poo.
Oh, come on. It does not look like poo-poo.
It looks like a Dreamcast game. Maybe an original PlayStation 2 Xbox game.
I thought PlayStation 2 when I first saw it, yeah. But I think it's missing a lot of rent.
It doesn't matter. Why would you show that? Why would you show that?
Was it leaked or was it like, oh yeah, look at this?
No.
Oh.
They released it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good.
I want Shenmue to be loved. I want Shenmue to be good.
You should just make a Shenmue game and call it like Shanu.
That ain't bad. Will Sega ever re-release Sonic CD?
Get it on Steam.
Is it?
Yeah, I have it on Steam.
It's a good game.
I don't like it that much.
Wow. Okay.
I heard a lot of good things about it, and I was kind of excited to play it. But also, I don't think the Sonic formula aged well. Like, to go back and play old 2D.
I think that's a really good game. And it has the present and past levels, which are pretty unique. And it's more like Sonic 1.5 than like a Sonic 2.
I'm done with Sonic. He doesn't work. The best thing about Sonic now is I don't even know what's going on anymore, but the comic book series is the only thing that was really good about it, and the Sonic Saturday morning cartoon. But all of that's in the past and dead. So today's Sonic is nothing. I watched Sonic Boom the other day. I watched a few episodes of that.
Sonic Boom.
No, not that one. And it's just so bad. Just cartoons in general nowadays just seem so hollow. Ugh. I didn't like it. Will RGT85 the game be on Switch?
In a perfect world, yes.
So that's a no.
Well, we could live in a perfect world. You don't know.
Jaden says the Sonic formula has aged well with the 2D games, in my opinion. You know what? I'll play Sonic Mania and we'll talk, because I know Sonic Mania has the same mechanics, the same physics and everything. So let's see what a new 2D Sonic game is like.
But you're already going with the preconceived notion that you don't like it.
Yeah, so my expectations are really low.
Yes.
Like I won't get into it.
It's fine.
Shin Megami Tensei 2017 was shown at the Switch presentation.
It ain't coming out this year. And Xenoblade
Xenoblade 2.
No.
I really want to see, I'm not that crazy into Fire Emblem, but I really want to see Fire Emblem Warriors. I think that they can do a lot of... They can do some good stuff there, and I want to see it happen.
What are you chopping?
I've got a spinner.
Okay.
From a
All
Kinder...
right, 901.
Oh, this is from a Kinder Surprise Egg. You guys got that in the United States? No. You even know what I'm talking about?
No. And I don't care. I have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but you don't have these little chocolate eggs that come with a toy inside. Because apparently your kids choke on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't have to pay $80 for a brand new game either.
That's not confirmed yet. I will be looking into that.
Even if you get savings on the $80, it's still going to be more expensive. You can't escape that.
No, when you consider the rate. You know, your $1, my $1.50, it's supposed to be the same.
But it's not.
It's not a fidget spinner, everybody. It's a Kinder Surprise toy. It's not a Canadian fidget spinner, no. You want to sign us off, Sean? I always sign us off. You can do it.
All right, so yeah, next week we'll be talking probably some E3 stuff, if we even do a show next week, because Jason might be doing something with Enthusiast
Xbox.
Canada, Xbox, whatever. Now I'm thinking of Canada.
Nope.
Canada sucks.
That's uncalled for.
I'm gonna go watch WWE and heat up a pizza. I'm starving.
Do we need a Discord?
God bless.
Sean probably wouldn't know how to use it. Can we hear this?
I don't.
We probably can't hear this, eh? We can hear if I do this.
Yeah. Playing the arm song.
We're gonna sign off with this. No singing.
You get a copyright.
Yeah, we're not monetizing this one. I forgot. I want to play it at the beginning of the show.